Hey, what's up, people? I'm doing a live hangout over here on air. Let me see something here. I hope that after April the 25th that we still that I hope they don't never get rid of Google Hangout. They need to find a way that they can continue to keep it going because I need to I be saying things, but I don't continue to put my hold myself to the words. So I'm tired of holding myself to something and I don't, I'm tired of saying things and I don't hold myself to it. I'm very tired of doing that. But what I want to study about, I want to get into some biblical topics. Yeah, I want to get off into some biblical topics. And first and foremost, I'm not a religious person, but I would love to. Yeah, I think that'd be good right there. I would love to just talk about come from Revelation. I really do. I want to come from Revelation. And I want to speak on these things between, let's see, January, February, March. So I would basically have 2 months to actually be able to go through a lot of stuff and talk about what time period. It's like I'm very confused. I don't even know where to start at. It's like a lot of people out there, they don't know what to believe. They're confused. You see what I'm saying? And I want to be able to like look at a lot of these stuff. Have y'all ever wanted to know about Daniel Revelation? You know, we was taught that Daniel Revelation was a sealed book, and then there comes Christianity coming on the scene. You see what I'm saying? There comes Christianity, and I want to take time and hold myself and make this promise. From here on out, I want to take time and pick up something and make sure that I'm understanding what I'm reading right, and put everything in its proper context. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So I want to see if I can start off by seeing if I can read this. Most people revere the Bible. In fact, recent posts indicate that men and women everywhere wishes to understand the Bible better. However, for a majority, the book of Revelation is a major problem. Its prophetic language and the mysterious symbols seems to defy comprehension. So millions have given up ever understanding it. Many feel that the book applies largely to either the past or the future, and that furthermore, it is a closed or sealed book and not meant to be understood by people today. So there you have it. This is what a lot of people believe in. You see what I'm saying? This is what a lot of people believe in. But I want to try to uncover some things to help us to understand. Now, for those of you who this may give you a clue to encourage you is to do your own research, because this is what this whole thing is all about, is to do your own research. Now, that's the reason I'm not a religious person, because religion was given to us by slave masters. You see what I'm saying? So let me read something from Revelation 1, verse 1. It says, I think it's, wait a minute, Revelation 1 and Revelation 1, verse 3. It says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keepeth those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Now notice it said, blessed is he that readeth. Now notice that it says, blessed is he that readeth, all that kind of stuff. So here we have, now that is identified as something good. So a lot of people say they're scared of Revelation. Why would we be scared of something that where it says a blessing is revealed in it? If something, everybody wants something good to happen to them, right? So it would be like saying you would receive a lot of goods if it sounds like you're not going to be harmed for actually reading it, but you're actually going to receive goods and stuff. I'm just breaking it down in that way, in my own way, another way of doing it. So, and then you go back to over here in Daniel. I just want to make the comparison, the parallel, because that's the only way you'll be able to get it. You have to get the context and actually understand what's going on. Now, in Daniel realized that the people didn't get the message of what he was saying. So the angel came to Daniel and told him, shut thou up the words and close up and seal the books until the time of the end. Now, what did he mean by that? He didn't mean like shut the books up so that the people won't be able to understand what he was saying. He meant that those people that Daniel was speaking to, Daniel realized that the people didn't get it. And so what the higher power was saying, which was God or the creator, whatever, was saying, look, Daniel, these people's not getting it right now. You're going to have to just hold off a while. Hold off a while and don't give it to them right now. Here it says right here. And he said, go, Daniel 12:9. He said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed unto the time of the end. That's what it says. Unto the time of the end. So, and if you go in Revelation, before I get off into it, because we're gonna refer ourselves back to this situation. Now I might have to go and put a video on my other account, probably tomorrow. You know, when I get ready to come. Revelation 22:10. Revelation 22:10. This is just to set the foundation. So you have to always set a foundation, because people won't have a misconception of Daniel and Revelation. So Revelation chapter 22 and verse 10. Look what it says. And he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. Seal not, and he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. That's what it says. It says, for the time is at hand. And then it got another text. I think it's in Revelation 4. And all the text that I'm reading now, as we get off into these lessons, is going to make a parallel. So I might have to I might have to go on my other websites, YouNow, and I might have to do it live on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this website will continue to be, Google can stay up. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully Google can stay up because we need Google. You see what I'm saying? Um, and that way I can do a whole series on them. Let's see here. Let me look. Let's see here. It was talking about, and when he had opened, okay. I'm looking at the part where it was talking about. It says something about the seven thunders. It was talking about the seven thunders. And then it says that John, something about John was about to write, and he wept much because of what was going on. So he wept because no one was worthy to open up the seals and to loose them, because they did not have what it meant when it says seal, not close up the book and seal the books until the time of the end, meaning that the people did not have an understanding. Because sometimes when things are said to you, you will not be able to gravitate those things right away. Some people can't comprehend it right away. It may take a set time for all of that to happen. That's why the Creator told Daniel, shut thou up the words and close up the and seal the book to the time of the end. Meaning that a lot of people is not going to get what you're saying right away. So that's basically what I'm trying to convey to you. Now listen to this here. And Revelation 5:1. It said, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within it on the backside, sealed with seven seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaim with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof? Who is worthy to do this? And no man in heaven, nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And this is what John is saying. I wept. That means he cried. I wept much because no one was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah and the Root of David prevailed to open the book and to loose the seven seals thereof. Okay. Now, when he says, and I saw a strong angel proclaim, okay, and I saw in the right hand, the right hand represents the right hand of God. And a book was written thereon, and the book was written with seven seals. And then he said, John said that no one was worthy to open the book and to loose the seals or to understand what was going on. And we're going to get more into this and understand more about what is going on. So, these here, it says, it will reveal to you the devil's plans to ensnare people. This interferes him. So he will do everything possible to prevent your attention, to prevent your attention at this seminar. The night you miss could be the one you need the most. Okay. It will lead you to the most tremendous, momentalist decisions of your life. You will be astonished as the great God of heaven and his son, Jesus Christ. Now, I don't know if that's really true or not. You know what I'm saying? Because I was told that when we was given Christianity, all this came in the form of Christianity. So we got to actually be careful with this kind of stuff. It says, and through the Holy Spirit, you will often be surprised at what you hear, but keep your mind open. Okay, and somebody keep your mind open, and God's surprises are always for our good. You may not always agree with what is presented, but this need not prevent the seminar from being a great spiritual high point of your life. The Bible is not like any other book. The Bible is not like any other book. It was written by God and can only be understood as he helps us. Thus, it is absolutely imperative to spend time in praying. Spend time in prayer, asking God for his help. Unless we do this, the devil will see to it that we end up with erroneous conclusions. That means not good. This revelation seminar will bring you sharp focus the fact that both the Lord and the devil are asking for your worship. The tragedy is that millions are honoring Satan and do not know it. Revelation sounds an awesome warning against this and shows you how to avoid it. Is it possible to cover every detail of Revelation in a short seminar like this? But the broad basis main points will be explained. So when the seminar ends, you will understand the book of Revelation. Okay, I'm gonna do everything I can and try to I really don't even like to be reading all this kind of stuff, but I'm gonna say it like this. The horror of the book is introductory. Christ's message to the seven churches and all that. Okay, the seven churches, all of that. I need to look up what all of that means, the seven churches. The seven churches, from what I have read, is a symbol of all of the churches as a whole. You know what I mean? The churches tied in with the church of Laodicea. You see what I'm saying? Laodicea and all of that. You see what I'm saying? Laodicea was the church that was half hot and half cold. I'm saying it like that. It was like partial. You know what I mean? It taught one thing, but it actually was doing another thing. It was actually professed itself to be Christian, but it was weak, and the people was found liars, blasphemers, and hypocrites and stuff. So the church Laodicea is the last day church, and Laodicea represents the lukewarm church that actually it was a church that was hot and cold, which means it was the church was cold. And it was lukewarm, and because it was lukewarm, then the prophecy stated that it would be God used the term as that he would spit it out of his mouth, because it was not given a proper sacrifice and a praises to him like it should, because the church had adopted all other kinds of things into the church. All the other kinds of things was adopted into the church. It represents all of the churches that adopts lifestyle that is not supposed to have been of the creator, stuff like that. So we'll get deeply into that, and we'll talk more about that probably tomorrow. So I made a promise. So I'll probably be on my other channel, Clarence Ray YouTube, talking about this here a little bit more, and I might have to set a foundation over there. You see what I'm saying? And recommend people to come to this channel, because I got several channels. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna continue to upload videos. I will always upload videos. I will find a way to upload videos. I'm gonna have to get me a better iPad or something. You know what I mean? So I can continue to upload my videos, because I love uploading my videos. Now, in the meantime, I don't go. I'm not even. I was raised up in the church. You see what I'm saying? And if you have any questions or any comments or anything of that nature, just put your comments in the comment section or whatever. But I recommend you is to look deeper and more into those texts. Google up a lot of this stuff. I'm not recommending that you. I'm not trying to sit up here and say follow me and all that kind of stuff. No, I mean I just want you to follow your own mind, follow your own thoughts. You know what I mean, and do your own research for yourself. You know what I mean. So that's what I encourage my audience to do. You see what I'm saying? And you that way you can figure out in your mind for yourself. You know what I mean? What's truth and what's not truth. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna see y'all later, and I'm gonna say I'm out. Peace out. Peace and love to my African Black family.